Hello guys, here's Slavo, and there is another Sunday talk, the seventh one. Oh, I'm going to be so in trouble when we come to higher numbers. If I'm going to every time announce the number of the Sunday talk. Well, as always, sum up last week, predict the next week. Well, let's get started. So, what happened during the last week? Well, it's interesting how to think about it, because last week it was quite amazing at work. Like, at some point it went so well, but on the other hand, like playing and recording, it went really bad. But it's interesting somehow this balance between my private life, which is this one, and my working life or personal life, if that's the correct connection. It's normally like this. One week it's good on this side, and one week it's good on that side. Sometimes it's good on both sides, and sometimes it's bad on both sides. But usually it's it's usually one side is good, one side is bad. So what happened last week? Well, nothing much. Like recording as always, Binding of Isaac improvement, Terraria Let's Play, Terraria live stream, followed a few videos. I mean, one follow video has approximately 1 hour, more or less. Depends on the quests, and I'm trying to somehow always improve it, somehow to move forward with this. I'm trying to find new ways. Finally, I have figured out how to record Fallout without actually trying to optimize OBS at the beginning of every recording. I don't know why, I don't know what change did it, I have no idea. And I'm not going to play with it. It works, I'm happy with it, and that's enough. So yeah, in working life, again, it was okay. I mean, like, nothing special. And also, now it's only 1 month away from my final exams, so I'm quite, stressed out, if you put it this way, because the days are counting down, and I need to learn more and more every day. So that's quite nice, isn't it? And for the upcoming week, I've pre-recorded quite a lot of videos, so I'm not sure if I'm going to play daily challenges or anything like this, because I just feel like I need to concentrate more on my studying and on my work right now at this moment. So I guess more of the videos I'm going to record next week will be pre-recorded, so it's not going to be up to the date. Well, probably. I'm not sure about it right now. Depends how it's going to be after work and everything, but most probably it's going to be how I'm saying right now. And that will be, I guess, the first part of the video. I mean, I have explained everything what's going to happen, and I'm kind of predicting that during my final exam I'm not going to be recording any videos at all, because this is going to be a very stressful time, and I will be thinking only about school and work and nothing else. But I don't know right now, it's going to be in 1 month, so I have still plenty of time. Something else that I should talk about. For today, as you can see, we have Reason as the name of the video. Reason. And I don't mean the song, Give Me Reason. I'm not sure what is the name of the band right now, but I guess you guys know the song. Like, give me reason, na 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 na. Pretty cool song, I like it. But for more or less, I mean reason to do everything you do. Motivation is a nice thing, but like, motivation is something that's going to hold you only for a day or two. Like motivation to go to the gym or study. Your motivation is going to be, well, I feel motivated, it's kind of this feeling, but like reason is something different. It's something that's going to drive you towards your goal. Reasons can be different. For some people, the reason that you want to do what you do is money. That's your reason. You want to gain more money. That's the reason why you do everything. And also it's your motivation. For me, money is not motivation or a reason. I mean, money is a nice thing, and it's sadly very, well, I guess the most important part of society at this point. If you have money, you have power. And to be honest, I kinda don't agree on that. to be honest. I don't agree on that. I'm not saying that I would like to remove money from the world. I'm saying I would like to somehow, I don't know how, I don't even know how, but I would like to somehow change the position of power with money, because the more money you have, the more power you have, and that's not really sensible. Because at this moment there are amazing people, absolutely amazing people, all over the world, and they have no money, nothing, and they can have the greatest ideas, they can have the greatest improvements for the world, but they cannot do anything because they don't have the money or the power. And people who kind of were born into this world with a pot of gold, if I put it this way, they can be, I don't want to be rude, they maybe have no special ability, no exceptional strength that can actually somehow improve the world around them. Of course there are exceptions everywhere for this. Of course there are people who are rich and are also helpful for the world. Let's mention for example Bill Gates, let's mention for example, rest in peace, Steve Jobs, more or less, I would say, from my point of view. And there are plenty more, and that's kinda sad. For example, today I read this article, I read 2 articles to be more specific. One about a mathematician Nobel Prize winner who died, I think like 1 or 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, and article about, and guys don't laugh, let me finish this story, article about cheese. And that's something that made me worried, because the article about the Nobel Prize winner, and it was very exceptional because it was amazing woman who won it, and she died, and there was only like 4 or 5 short stanzas about her work, and that's not that much, but actually not that little. And in comparison, the article about cheese was long for 3 pages. 3 pages long article about cheese. And I'm just saying, like, it's very nice that you can talk like for 3 pages about cheese. That's absolutely amazing, I guess. Like, bravo. That's completely very interesting, very important. But like, have a little respect for this person. This person won a Nobel Prize. Nobel Prize is not something that can anyone win. Like, seriously, have a little respect. I was kind of upset about this, because this imbalance, this dishonesty, this kind of misbehaving towards the person who is dead and who did something amazing for this world, and they give this person only 1 page in newspapers or like a few articles, and then they give 3 pages about cheese. That's absolutely ridiculous, and that's kind of a annoying problem in this society, because people are concentrating so much on things that are not important, or on things that are so negative, and they don't think about the positive things. I'm not saying that the death of the woman is a positive thing. I'm saying her winning a Nobel Prize is a positive thing. But people don't care about this most of the time, and it's upsetting. They care rather about cheese, because of course when you wanna improve the fame of your websites or of your newspapers, you are going to talk about something that's interesting for most of the people, because then you can make yourself more visible. That's why the newspapers are now filled with refugees, and this article about cheese is completely ridiculous. I didn't even read it. Like, I was not in mood for reading it. And they kind of skip everything that's kind of positive or somehow interesting or important. Not every time, but most of the time they are concentrating rather on something negative. And it's everywhere. Like, everything in this world is filled with negativity lately. I don't know why. Maybe I'm just more sensitive, or whatever, maybe the world is changing, maybe I'm changing. That's kind of interesting, and I kind of got away from the reason why I was talking about the name of the video, reason. Yeah, find a reason to somehow do what you do, reason why you want to do something you want to do. It can be anything. Reason for me is to do my dream job. That's my motivation, my reason. It can be anything. Just you have to find it. Or maybe you want to win a Nobel Prize one day in the future, go for it. You have the potential. Everyone has. You just need to try hard enough. I mean, like, I know so many people that they have so much potential, but they are so lazy and they waste their time with stuff that's not important. It's just sad. This kind of misuse of energy on things that are not important. That's sad, yes. That's I mean, I can maybe say upsetting, sad, yes, you know, just basically I have negative feeling from that. And I was the same. I still regret my past because I just did everything. Let me put it this way, I did nothing basically when I was young. I was so lazy, I was doing nothing. And I regret it now because I could have done so much. And I could have been somewhere completely else. I'm not complaining. I love where I am right now. I enjoy it very much. But I could have been much more if I just tried harder. I remember I was just flowing through the life, basically not trying to reach for something, not trying to achieve something. I was just kind of like, I was just there. I was like a ghost. And that's what I'm trying to say. I didn't have a reason to do anything. The motivation was not there, the reason was not there, nothing was there to kind of help me to get up from my bed, to go out, to train, or to learn, or to read. Right now I'm reading like crazy, everything that's possible. I'm reading now about psychology, and there are beautiful articles and beautiful researches about everything basically. It's amazing. I read every day a few pages at least, because I have to learn for my exams, of course, so I cannot just read one book every day and then I can study for my exam one day before my exam. That could be kind of ridiculous. So yeah, and now I have the reason, I have the motivation, and everyone can have it. You just need to find it. You just need to follow your instincts, because this is kind of interesting. Like, the instincts are most of the time right. When you feel something, it's correct. When you, for example, feel like, I don't know, you have this negative feeling from a person, that the person doesn't like you. I mean, it doesn't have to be that the person doesn't like you because the person is angry. There is the problem that maybe the person has some kind of problem with someone, not with you, but someone else maybe. You never know. But these kind of inner instincts that are trying to tell you what to do better, they are usually right. And that's the reason you should follow them. If you follow it, you will follow your passion. And your passion is your reason for getting up from the bed. Maybe your passion is be a great artist, or a singer, or you want to be a policeman, policewoman, or you want to be the best runner ever. You want to be the manager that's going to help everyone, or you want to be a psychologist who wants to talk with people and who wants to help them. Whatever, you can do it if you find it. If you listen to your instincts, and they are most of the time telling you the correct thing. We've been evolving these instincts for the last thousands and thousands of years. I mean, we wouldn't have survived if our instincts were incorrect. Remember that. Because our instincts are the thing that actually kept us alive the whole time. Our ancestors, it kept them alive because they were following their instincts. They're like, I should not do this because it doesn't feel right. And these kind of tiny decisions which were influenced by our instincts is what kept us alive the whole time. But we are forgetting that, because the more and more we get into our society, the more we listen to other people and not to ourselves. And that's the problem. because the other people, they don't know how you feel. They will never know how you feel. They can go through the same thing, but they can never experience the same emotions like you are experiencing right now. There is always something different. And that's the problem, like we are listening to them and not listening to ourselves, and after that we are just kinda forgetting what we are supposed to do. I mean, some people may say listen to your heart. By the way, another very lovely song, I love this. Amazing. Listen to your heart. I can listen to it all the time. Listen to your heart, or to your instincts. For me, it's my heart and my instincts are, I'm not sure if it's the same thing, but I would say it's pretty close, because what my heart is telling me is usually right, and my instincts are telling me the same thing, so maybe it's somehow connected, or maybe it's the same thing. So the point is, listen to yourself, don't listen to them, to everyone around you, because they can never fully understand you. They can say what they think, they can say what they know, of course, there is no problem with that. They can always give you their opinion, but you should always listen to yourself, because nobody else knows how you feel. Nobody. Doesn't matter how good the person is, doesn't matter how much time you spend with the person. Nobody spends with you 24 hours every day, only you. And that means only you can see yourself in every situation possible. That's why you know yourself the best. Nobody else knows you. Okay. I would say this is the end for today's Sunday talk. And thank you guys for listening to my blabberish. And I hope you guys to enjoy the rest of the Sunday, and I hope to guys hear from you soon. So have a great day, and yeah, enjoy the rest of the weekend. Bye.